And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. From 10 feet out. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Guys, he's extremely difficult to cover on the low block. He's skilled. He's got a lot of moves he can go to, and he keeps the defense off balance.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Number 15, Green with the block. Kicks it to Mills. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Number 15, covered by Mills. Number 15, and it's blocked. Here's Murray. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Right through the knee for the layup. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. 4-point game. Aldridge backing in. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
And Jalgiris making a change here. On defense, the Spurs. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Anderson passes to Mills, and it's Green with the jam. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break. I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Here's Tyler, and it's really penetrating. Gets it to go.
He had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
He kicks it to Mills. Good D by Miller.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And it's Jalgiris with the ball. Trailing by 4. Pass to Kelly. 6 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Boy, big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him if he had a plan for all the speed he'll be up against, and he told me a key would be transition defense, saying speed shows up most in the transition game, and we feel if we take that away from them, we have a major advantage. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
Doubled by Mills. Passes it to Kelly. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Shoots off the step back. It's rebounded by Kelly.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
He dishes it to Tyler. The pass to Kelly. Easy jumper from very short distance.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Very successful free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. They hit about 80% from the line.
That one is off. And Jalgiris making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Jalgiris trails by 3. Adelman, guarded by Green. Number 1. And it's sent back by Murray. Deflected. From outside the arc. Rebound by Jalgiris. And here we go. Here's Adelman. That's good.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Now here's Anderson. Nice D from Kelly.
That was a layup. And you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Aldridge. And Anderson slams it in.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that, Clark, and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Number 12. He's covered by Anderson. No good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Down low, here's Murray, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Pass to Kelly. Adelman, guarded by Green. It's rebounded by Mills. San Antonio leading by 3. Passes it to Murray. He feeds it to Mills. Here's the break. Here's Adelman. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
And it's Jalgiris with the ball. Leads him in there. Murray. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. Nice ops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
And it's Jalgiris with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Mills. That's good. And it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
And it's Jalgiris with the ball. Here's Kelly, and such a nice move to make the basket work. He's got 6. Here's Green. Here's Aldridge. And another shot, and Green puts it in. And the Spurs lead by 7.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
3 turnovers so far for them. Too many. It looks like they're just not taking the game very seriously at this point.
Since the tip, they seem to be just a touch out of sync.
A platoon swap here for Jalgiris. Now Mills. He passes to Murray. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw good for Murray. No good on the second free throw.
And you can see in this game how aggressive they've been. I mean, that's created a lot of opportunities at the line for them.
Right side, Green. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Van Gundy, covered by Mills. Stolen. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Mills has got 6.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Rambis is checked in for Žalgiris.
First Rambis.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Aldridge, guarded by Garcia. Aldridge against Garcia. Žalgiris trails by 10. Snatched away. Mills passes to Murray. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, last year, Greg Popovich received a $250,000 fine from the league for sitting out his starters in that game against Miami. They cracked down, but it wasn't the first time he'd rested his top players on a back-to-back. Pop explained the philosophy this way, saying, quote, "We're making a wiser decision and not a macho decision. It's about health and safety of players so that we have a shot at the end of the year. If I was taking my son or daughter to the game, I'd be disappointed. So I understand that perspective. Hopefully, they'll understand my perspective. My priority is the basketball team and what is best for it. Guys, it's always a balancing act."
It certainly is. Thank you, Doris. And Žalgiris making a change here. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Number 15, covered by Mills. Stolen. Gives him the lead pass. That's good. He has 7.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And the pass to Kelly. Number 15. Rebound, San Antonio. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
For San Antonio, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. The first free throw is good.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They're just over 80% from the line now. Much better than what they shot in the first.
Pass to Kelly. And he goes in strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Number 15. The shot is off. Nice D from Patrick Mills. Goes up again. Number 1. He's covered by Murray. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And that one is stuffed right through.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And it's Jalgiris with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kelly off the left rim and out. Spurs leading by 16. The drive by Green. That's good. Green's got 6 points.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Now taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
And it's Jalgiris with the ball. Back to Miller. Number 1. He's covered by Murray. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been called a technical foul.
Aldridge, no luck. Aldridge has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And stolen by Murray. Here's Mills. Rebound by Garcia. Jalgiris trails by 16. Knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Murray. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Number 15. Covered by Mills. Makes the lead pass. Offensive rebound. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For San Antonio, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Come on, you're gonna miss it.
First free throw is good. And Jalgiris making a change here. Both free throws good for Murray.
This is exactly what you need to do with the lead. Just knock down your free throws. When you get fouled, knock them down.
Number 1. He's covered by Murray. Feeds it to Tyler. Aldridge is there. The jump hook. The second chance effort. And he slams it one-handed.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
Backing down is Green. The layup missed. Jalgiris trails by 18. Number 1. That's tipped. Garcia. And stolen by Aldridge. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Here's Murray. He's got 11. Backing down is Green. Rebound by Žalgiris. Another steal. Out of bounds, Žalgiris takes possession. And Žalgiris making a change here.
Adelman.
Here's Tyler. Aldridge is covering. To the inside. A nice shot by Tyler. Tyler's got 6.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Žalgiris trails by 18. Number 12. He's covered by Murray. They get it back, and that one's good.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Poke loose and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Back to Green. And it's blocked. They set the pick. Here's Nakbar. They get it again.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
There's the dish to Mills. The shot no good. And Žalgiris will come the other way. Van Gundy, he's covered by Murray. Can't get it to go. Aldridge with some nice D. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Looking at the numbers for Green, he has 8 points and 3 blocks.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, he was somebody you didn't want to put at the line a year ago. He made 85% of his attempts.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Free throw good, Green. And Žalgiris making a change here. And both free throws good for Green.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the stripe.
Passes to Kelly. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That's doing some skyscraping.
And we're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
A flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
Another steal. He's all alone. Here's Murray. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Dishes it to Tyler. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Tyler's got 6 here in this quarter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys. He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
On offense, here's Žalgiris. Van Gundy, he's covered by Murray. The feed to Tyler. Aldridge on him. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And Žalgiris making a change here.
Number 12.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Anderson right side. Defended by Kelly. The drive by Green. Good on the shot. Green's got 12 points in the game.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And Mills kicks to Green. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Mike Miller. There's the pass to Murray. Back to Aldridge. That's good. Aldridge has got 6 here in this quarter.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Spurs running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Here's Mills. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Mills. He hits both from the stripe. Number 15, covered by Mills. Poked away. Here's Aldridge. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Aldridge has got 14 points for the game.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And the shot is good.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Gets it to go. He's got 16.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Now here is Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Expanding his range. But they'll get another chance. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Number 15. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 5 rebounds tonight. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Murray.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this 3rd quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Green, no luck. On offense, here's Žalgiris. Number 15. Soft touch off the glass.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And Žalgiris making a change here.
Tyler. Kelly. Number 12.
The drive by Aldridge. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. On offense, here's Žalgiris. Number 1. He's covered by Murray. And he's going up. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Anderson. Rebound by Žalgiris.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Miller's checked in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Mills dishes to Anderson. Aldridge. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, how about LaMarcus Aldridge in this one? 16 points now and 3 great steals.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the all-around effort that he's put in here today.
The numbers tell the story, Steve. He is filling up just about every column of that box sheet.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues. Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Spurs on defense. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Green with the block. And it's out of bounds. Zalgiris able to retain possession.
4 seconds on the shot clock. 4.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Gets the bucket. He's got 17.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. Back to Miller. Left side, Miller. Kicks to Tyler. Clock at 6. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Tyler's got 10 points in the game.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
They get it back. Aldridge. Some solid defense from Kelly. On offense, here's Zalgiris. Pass to Miller. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off. He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. A big group substitution here for Zalgiris.
Garcia. Nakba. And Gundy. Number 12.
Anderson outside. He kicks it to Aldridge. Shot is off. Great D that time from Garcia. And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark? Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
And they continue to run and gun throughout the game, guys.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
And he knocks down the first one. And Zalgiris making a change here. Both free throws good from Anderson.
Get out of here, San Antonio.
They get a hand on it. Green with the ball. 12 points for him. Here's the 3. That's good. Green's got 15 points.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
Out of bounds, Žalgiris takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And Žalgiris making a change here.
Kelly. Number 44.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Adelman, guarded by Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 44. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And Žalgiris making a change here.
Number 1. Number 15.
Here's Aldridge. 20 points for him. And here's Mills. Aldridge backing in. He dishes it to Green. No good on the triple. On offense, here's Žalgiris. Up the floor. Number 1. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. He has 6.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Aldridge backing in. Inside. Number 15. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Kelly. And it's sent back by Anderson. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Green with the ball. And the shot is good. He's got 19.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Back to Garcia. That's blocked. .149 left in the third quarter. Blocked. Number 1, guarded by Green. Number 1, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Mills. Anderson passes to Aldridge. Green kicks to Aldridge. Tries again. Rebound by Žalgiris. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Garcia with the ball.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Aldridge has got 22.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Number 1. That 3 off the mark. Gone 3 of 9 shooting. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
26 seconds left to play in the third. From past the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
This one for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of... Van Gundy, he's covered by Murray. Six on the shot clock. And stolen by Aldridge. Puts the lead pass in front of him.
Oh, man, they are putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Van Gundy covered by Mills.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
San Antonio on defense. And slam dunk by Rambis.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't you?
Yes, sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
It's been a tough go for him. Just an uncontainable game for Anderson. 8 rebounds, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
Well, and because of that, there's now a serious intimidation factor working in their favor.
The first one falls, and Žalgiris making a change here. Both free throws good from Anderson. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Get out of here, San Antonio.
Come get it, come get it.
Van Gundy covered by Mills. There's the bucket, good. He feeds it to Green. He passes to Aldridge. Green covered by Miller. And it's Green missing. Now Miller. Van Gundy guarded by Green. Feeds it to Miller for the three. No what? So the Spurs will take it the other way. To the middle. Murray. Boom, he jams it straight down. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Now Mills. Passes it to Murray. The dish to Mills. Offline with his three. Mills has gone 4 of 11 tonight. Doubled by Mills. And stolen by Aldridge. Green dishes to Mills. Finished off the break.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Miller with the ball. Now Green defending. The shot misses. Aldridge with it. It's Anderson with the drive. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
San Antonio. Anderson. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for Žalgiris. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Adelman. Misses off the right iron.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Number 44. Blocked. And they'll keep possession. Shot's good from Kelly. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Green. Shot denied. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Shooting for San Antonio, LaMarcus Aldridge. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And Jalgiris making a change here. And he's good on the second. And it's Jalgiris with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
At the line for the Spurs, Anderson. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Number 44 gets it to go. Now Mills with the lead pass. Aldridge. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
And it's Jalgiris with the ball. Number 15, guarded by Green. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. And Jalgiris making a change here. Miller's checked in.
Mike Miller.
Garcia against Aldridge. 5 on the clock. Here's Garcia. No good on the 3. Now Mills. Aldridge left side. The shot misses. Some solid D here from Garcia. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And here's Mills for 3, but they recover it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
At the line for the Spurs, Anderson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anderson. And Jalgiris making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Number 15, covered by Mills. Here's Kelly, and he overshot that one, missing. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Green. It's blocked. Number 15 sinks the three-pointer.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Murray, the pass to Anderson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Miller. From deep. The rebound by Anderson. Here's Aldridge. And here's Mills for three. The shot no good. On offense, here's Žalgiris. Adelman, he's covered by Murray. And stolen by Murray. Rebound by Žalgiris. The pass to Kelly. He's against Anderson. Pass to Kelly. 6 to shoot. Number 15. Count that one.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
San Antonio with the ball. Mills passes to Murray. Anderson. And the three off target. It's stolen by Green. Dishes it to Mills. Launches it. Shot is off. And Žalgiris will come the other way.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Miller's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Fires from deep. And Anderson kicks to Green. And stolen by Garcia. Pass to Kelly. Covered by Mills. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Žalgiris making a change here. Got a piece of it. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Green's got 20.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. The pass to Kelly. Aldridge on him. It's rebounded by Mills. Mills has got 8 rebounds in this game. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. And here comes the break. Number 44. He's covered by Murray. Doubled by Anderson. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Finished off the break.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Yeah,
I know you agree with that, Steve.
no, totally. You got to play with control and composure, Kevin.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Žalgiris making a change here. Miller outside. Garcia goes in. That drops. Now here is Aldridge. Now the feed to Green. He passes it to Murray. Backs down. Miller grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Here's Murray. And so it's San Antonio easily taking the...